Hi everybody, welcome to week 200. Oh shit, it's not. Hi everybody, welcome to episode 205 of Skyrim mods. Hold on a second, let me think about this. Bi-weekly. Bi-weekly. I'm aiming for one episode every 2 weeks. Fallout 4 is kind of slow right now. There's no creation kit yet. So I figured more Skyrim can be a good thing while we wait for the creation kit. And yeah, this week I found the weirdest mod I've ever tried in 205 episodes of making this series. That's a pretty big deal. So stay tuned and roll the intro. Fallout 4 has this really nice thing, right? It's called a Pip-Boy light. It's spectacular. You hold tab for half a second and boom, shit's illuminated. When you're done, hold tab again for another half second. In Skyrim, we don't have such privileges. Torches are gay. That's right, friends. Torches are homosexual and engage in homosexual behavior. Not really, but they run out after a certain time period. You run out of them. You need to find more. They go out underwater. You have to equip them. They take up one of your hands. Mage lights, please don't even get me started. Wasting your time and mana to cast a spell for a light that's gonna wash out all your colors and then go out in 120 seconds? Get the fuck out of here. So then MXR, what do you recommend? I'm recommending Quick Light, the newest and the most revolutionaryest lighting mod of our generation. This is a mod that aims to make illuminating shit quick, easy, and simple. It works like the Pip-Boy light. Hold your activation key for half a second and it activates a lantern. No fuss, no muss. Doesn't use an equip slot. The light has infinite duration. It illuminates your entire body and acts as a face light. Compatible with the mod face light. If you have prejudices against lanterns, you can switch to a mage light in the MCM menu. Now you're probably wondering, what about wearable lanterns of Skyrim by Chesco? Well, that mod does require you to equip an item, taking up a slot, requiring you to assign a key, and cast a horrible shadow onto your face. But it is more highly customizable, right? Several different types of lanterns. You can put it in the front, put it in the back. That's what she said. And you can change the radius of the light. So no mod is particularly better, but Quick Light is definitely the easiest and simplest to use. This week's weapon mod is Shadowmourne by John Skyrim. To obtain Shadowmourne, head over to Icewind Hollow south of Dawnstar and look for a trapdoor. So go inside, there's gonna be a bunch of bandits, go John Cena up on their asses, take out some Ice Atronachs, and just up ahead you'll find High Lord Darian Mograine. This man looks like he's about to murder a bitch. That bitch being you. I suggest you die him off into the water down below. He'll fall to his death. Get your Shadowmourne, and congratulations, you're now stuck here for the rest of your life. Good game. Just kidding, you could TCL or COC out of here with console commands, but that's not immersive. This specific weapon is, very dear to my heart. I started WoW during Watlka, Wrath of the Lich King. I was a Death Knight. This was my weapon. Just kidding. I was too poverty to get it. This weapon in that game required you to dedicate hours and hours of your young and innocent and supple teenage high school years. You were a virgin in high school if you had this weapon because you spent all your time getting it and not getting laid. But that's life, son. Now think about this. You're getting it for free with this beautiful, high quality weapon that looks even better than it did in WoW, and you didn't have to be a virgin in high school. That's a once in a lifetime deal, baby. You know what Skyrim desperately needs? Pizza. It needs pizza. Who doesn't love pizza? If you raise your hand, get the fuck out of my channel, bitch. I don't want you here anyway. It's okay, I'm just kidding. This is Pizza Mania. This mod adds 22 pizzas to your Skyrim for your pleasure. And you can bake these pizzas at any Hearthfire oven, right? This ain't no Papa John's. Say no Domino's, this is authentic Italiano. You have carbonara pizza, Diablo, the margherita, Napolitana, Primavera. These are some Italian as fuck sounding pizzas. The base of every pizza is gonna require some goat cheese, tomato, sack of flour, salt pile, and butter. Some ingredients are, a little more exotic. The pizza 4 seasons. I guess the 4 seasons are salt pile, garlic, tomato, and imp stool. My god, that's so low friendly. Then I decided, alright, it's time to lay them out and have the greatest pizza feast that even Vikings would be proud of. This ain't no poverty CC's either, okay? This is real Italiano. Don't you lie for 1 second and tell me that pizza does not look appetizing. It made me crave pizza so much. Immediately after, I went out and had to find the nearest authentic Italian joint, right? It was called Pizza Hut, and ordered myself an entire pie. I mean, look at that. The banana peppers, the mushrooms, the sausage. But wait, is this pizza immersive? You're goddamn right it's immersive. Okay, I'm just kidding. It is pretty unlikely that pizza is immersive, but I'll send it to my immersion scientist anyways, just to make sure. And this week's armor mod is Commonwealth Shorts. That's right, boys. A Fallout 4 port that was originally a Skyrim port. Fucking portception. And I have to say, it looks just as good in Skyrim as it did in Fallout, right? Maybe even better, because it's Alex Straza. It's also pretty interesting to see the differences in CBBE, because they are different and they're not the same exact body. And of course, if you're not feeling CBBE, in Skyrim we have 7B, we have UMP, we have WWE, not to mention UFC. The bodies come in all shapes and sizes in Skyrim. So I found a very interesting mod on the Nexus. The description simply states, our small restaurant. I couldn't wait to check it out. I hope they have pizza. So I headed to a suspicious looking trapdoor next to Gerder's house. Jeez. Terrible restaurant name. So inside, it appeared to be a milk bar. I was ecstatic to try their non-GMO, humanely raised cow's milk until I saw their insane prices. 458 septums for some milk, and it's gonna poison me for 65 damage. Are you kidding me? I can get poisoned for 400 septums max. And their seating arrangements, bizarre to say the least. A cage? Why would anybody want to drink there? Maybe this was for pets, but I have to say, their waitresses were very friendly. I just met Mia, and she was already my friend and willing to travel with me. So I went behind closed doors to see how they made their milk, and it was bizarre to say the least. They were injecting incense fumes into their milk. And then I met Emily. She was topless, so I left her alone. The whole restaurant didn't feel right to me at all. So inside a chest, I found a bunch of items called egg and then a number. I know I shouldn't take them, but I had to know what they were. I couldn't believe my eyes. It looked like some sort of half necklace and an oddly short lightsaber. Or maybe it was an overextended chapstick. There were more of them in several different flavors, and even one that was shaped like a crab claw. It was really bizarre. In the other chest, I found their employee work attire. I decided to put it on so that I could venture forth into their restaurant and not be suspicious. I took their jumbo key and headed into some sort of photo shoot. I couldn't believe how fucking unimmersive this shit is. Are you kidding me? A camera in Skyrim? And it's pixelated as fuck. Above the bread was the Dark Brotherhood tenets. Something evil was going on here, and I would get to the end of this. Then I saw another trapdoor and went downstairs. And then I said, fuck that shit, I'm going back upstairs. I just didn't understand why they would keep popsicles in a display case. That shit would obviously melt. Then I saw a jail cell. They're harboring slaves in here. This wasn't a restaurant. It was clearly an underground, illegal popsicle ring. I thought these were only legends in books. The popsicles, the chains, the slaves, the camera, the seats, the kinky torture devices. It was all just a cover up. I had to end this once and for all. Nobody was getting out here alive. Not on my watch. I burned them all. And that, my friends, was the freakiest mod I've ever downloaded. Come to think of it, that might have actually... Looking for some cheap games? Check out gtoy.com. Use my code MXR for 3% off. There's a link down below.